right? Don't worry, there is a delay.
Trust. So there was a delay for everything else, but you still see nipple on live camera.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if there's a delay. But it is
There's nobody.
live. We've been live
Yeah.
for 10 seconds now.
God damn it.
Oh, quit your bitching. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to add to the title. Wow, I can't spell. Uncensored.
Yep, we're there.
Save changes. Now it should say uncensored.
Oh, yay.
Gotta
I
be sure to throw that in there.
You always got to throw that in there.
I'm an old sailor. I curse like one.
Nothing wrong with that. So, it is a brand new edition of the WTF Show with me, your host, Zach, aka Zio Fox, joined by Chris Dude at TechTube and a good friend of mine, Nero Foxclaw. Be sure to go follow him on Twitter and on the YouTubes.
Ja. Holy crap, that's a delay.
I told you there was a delay.
Yeah, but I'm like doing something 2 minutes ago. Whatever, I'll just freaking close it. I'll stare at your creepy image of you.
Hey, that creepy image of me got me my wife.
Whatever works for you.
Hey, I showed up at a party that I was invited to, and it was a Halloween party. She saw the head and was like, "Oh my god, I love it."
Well, yeah, it worked for you.
That's a great story.
It is a good story. The funny thing is, a week before that, I met her friend at a bar, and she's like, "Hey, Wolf Boy, come over here." I'm like, and so I walked up to her and I was like, I'm actually a fox. And then she asked me if I could drink beer. And I'm like, yes, as long as I have a straw.
Wow.
Oh, suit?
Yes, I went in suit.
Okay.
It was Halloween. It was their Halloween party, and then a week later, she invited me over for a friend's costume birthday party, Halloween party cross thing.
Okay.
And that's where I met my wife.
Sense in the story I was putting in my head.
No, it wasn't that kind of party.
I've been the worst.
Trust
Walked
me.
into worse too.
That doesn't surprise me.
I got invited to Tiger Paw's party one time at FWA. I'll tell you that on a different time.
Was it special?
He runs that convention.
I know he runs that convention.
Okay, put it this way. This is how you enter his party. Pick an area from waist down or waist up and remove.
Interesting.
Yep.
that would be one hell of a show.
Yeah, since there was about 300 people in there.
Oh God.
Well, they had the presidential suite.
Oh no, oh yeah, well that makes sense.
Nice fucking room.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Anytime you get to go and stay at the presidential or top tier room at some kind of hotel, yeah. You're bound to have that kind of room and
fogging it.
There's nothing wrong with fogging it.
No, but yeah, like my room at Megaplex, the one here in Orlando, was the biggest party, and I had to upgrade my room from standard corner suite to a 3-bedroom superior suite.
Jesus.
So I've got the corner suite again, and the 2 suites on either side of it.
Oh, nice. That'll be enough to host just about whatever party you want.
Yep, and I have permission from the hotel, so no more rent-a-cop bullshit.
Nice.
Cool.
I just do have a curfew for it, though.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. Curfew is as curfew does.
Well, they don't, because I'm not on like the convention party floor. I'm on the top floor of the hotel, so there are guests that aren't at the convention staying there.
Yeah, which makes sense.
So they don't want me keeping people up or scaring the fuck out of some little old lady.
Well, we do that anyway. Doesn't matter.
Shh.
What, you don't want me to let out all of our secrets?
Not all on one show.
Speaking of furries and conventions, didn't you say something earlier about being asked to do a panel at Comic-Con in Tampa?
Yep.
Cool.
It's not. We haven't said yes, but one of the other admins for the local area fur group was contacted, and he's been talking to everybody else, and it's like we might be doing this. If not, we'll find out. But be interesting. They want to host a panel about furries, so
I mean, it is one good way to get the good name out.
yeah. I mean, like any other convention, there's always the good thing. There's always the idiot, and there's always the what everybody else thinks goes on.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, no matter what.
Yeah.
You can go to a tech convention, and you're gonna get the dumbass who's wasted on the floor, just being a dumbass puking all over the computers. You're gonna get, well, you guys just go in there and fap off on all this new equipment, and then everybody else is gonna be there. No, but
Yeah. And then you've got the people that think, oh, hey, these are the people that wrap themselves up in the old NES consoles and controllers and sit naked and watch TV.
on that.
That doesn't surprise me.
Should anything?
No. I've known you for how long now?
Hey, I'm a shellback. You don't want to know the stupid shit we've had to do. Run up and down the flight deck 6 times. Now, mind you, that's a couple hundred yards, end to end.
Uh-huh.
Hands and knees crawling through 100 yards, blowing out colored water in a pad eye, and pick a cherry out of some guy's navel with your teeth.
Jesus. And I thought having to vacuum out all the grounding points on the flight line was bad.
They make all of our greenhorns fucking do that.
You know how much space is on the flight line where the jets park?
Yeah.
And how many grounding points are on said flight line?
Yeah, so why'd they make you do it?
Well, I didn't have to. I didn't get in trouble.
Ah.
Yeah, they also made a couple of other people move rocks around because they didn't like the way they were sitting in the planter.
That's fucked up.
I'm surprised they didn't have to go over to like the wing building and paint rocks because they didn't like the shade of gray they were.
I've seen people do that.
That's some messed up shit.
That's brutal.
Don't piss off somebody above you.
Right?
Well, don't piss off somebody above you without having reason to have done it and being able to hold your own in whatever said issues arrive.
Yeah, and if you obviously you can't take care of it yourself, obviously your supervisor is going to get involved, and yeah, they've got more stripes to throw around than you usually do.
Yeah, but I had 3 stripes and command over 12 officers.
Well, that was just the nature of your position, somebody like me, I can't. Obviously, I can tell pilots to go fuck themselves, but only in the right circumstances,
Something over here beeped. I don't know what it was.
Probably your phone or your tablet.
My phone's to the left. My tablet's on. It should be on silent.
Oh, did you know that I got the Galaxy Note Edge?
Yeah, I saw your little review on that.
Yeah, I gotta do a more in-depth review of it.
Oh yeah, I got a cheap ass Japanese, whatever the fuck that is.
Hey, as long as it does what you need it to do, you know.
YouTube music porn.
It works.
Good to go.
Oh, and at the moment, Clash of Clans.
How is that game? I've been getting invites on playing it and blah blah blah. I just haven't.
I've been stuck on it for a bit. But everybody at where I work is on it, so we're all on the same team. We're all on the same clan.
Like I guess if you've got a decent clan going, then everything is better.
To a degree, you'll get people like helping you out, sending you, different things that you can't get just yet.
Yeah, kind of like World of Warcraft kind of deal.
Yeah, but I've never played that. I came so close to starting an account and I never did.
Yeah, same. I haven't. I joined the Minecraft craze before I did anything else.
Chris is just sitting there like,
Yeah. You'll have to forgive me. It's past my bedtime.
What bedtime? Bedtimes
Yeah.
are for
What
poor
time
people.
is it for you?
You're right.
What time is it for you?
It's 8 p.m. Central over here. I work at 10 p.m.
Oh, wait a minute. So you got to go to work right after this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you gone to bed yet?
No. No, going to bed's for poor people.
All right, night.
Yeah. No, I've been just playing Destiny like all day. That's all I've been doing.
Fuck that.
It's a shame.
I need sleep.
Oh, I'd need sleep too. I can't play a game more than a couple hours a day. I mean, obviously there's some that just wrap you in, and then 6 hours later it's like, oh god, I need to go to bed. But that's only
Right.
on the weekends.
Yeah. But then I'm like, oh, no, I can do one more strike. I can do one more strike. And then it's, 8 hours later again.
I need to color correct my fucking arms.
Color correct your arms? That's going to take, what, 2 weeks?
Do you see that?
Yeah, it's the same color as your freaking shirt.
Bite.
Hey, look over in chat. Viking Tech's a funny man.
He says Chris looks like Ron Jeremy in the 80s.
The fucking hedgehog.
Wow.
He had a bit more hair in the 80s.
Yeah, he did have more hair in the 80s.
I think I probably need about another couple 100 pounds too.
He was actually pretty thin back in the day. Look at what's one of his most famous cameos? Ghostbusters.
Yes.
He's pretty thin in that.
Yeah.
He also shrunk.
Shrunk.
I mean, the guy lost like almost a foot in height, and then a hell of osteoporosis for him, I guess.
Yeah. Segway.
No.
That was not a normal segue.
Yeah, I know. we never do anything normal on this show.
No, we're trying new shit all the time.
So, obviously, for those that are somewhat into the tech news world, knows that Windows 10 is going to drop this summer.
Yep. And I'll be getting it.
Yeah. Well, I've got the technical preview right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice for what it is. It gives you the feel more or less of Windows 8, but the look of Windows 7.
Right. So is it the same like as when the technical preview first launched, or
No.
Oh,
No, the
okay.
technical preview has gone through a major set of updates, and it's it's a lot cleaner now, a lot cleaner than it was. There were bugs with getting some of the applications to work right and that kind of thing, but uh, as of recent months, obviously, last week and the week before that, I was on my laptop with the technical preview and was doing the live stream quick and easy, no problem, as far as using Google Plus is concerned. But as far as doing stuff like what I'm doing now with XSplit, I don't know. I wanted to try it, but at the same time, I also didn't want it to completely hang up and crash something.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, on XSplit with Windows 10, it's buggy. Like, it's even buggier than it is on 8 or 8.1. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, yeah.
But I've had a fail on that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No comment.
No comment?
No comment.
If I think it's going to be something worth getting as far as an update's concerned or anything like that, then yeah. If I don't like it, fuck it, I just revert.
Yeah. But they're saying that, confirming recent reports, Microsoft has announced that Windows 10 will be free for Windows 8.1 users for its first year. So if you want to, say, go ahead and give it a shot, because you're on 8.1, Mike, then
Yeah.
I would say go for it,
Yeah.
because then going back,
It's worth it, yeah.
yeah. But there's still no real definite answer as far as people that are using 7 or below.
I think they should give it to everybody. Because, eventually they're going to start charging for it anyway.
Well, yeah, that's...
Might as well expand the market, in my opinion.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. The other thing that'll be interesting is to see what they're gonna do with the people that have the technical preview.
Yeah.
If they're gonna give them the free upgrade as well, or are we still gonna just have the technical preview and have it just called Windows 10?
I think they should give the people evaluating the preview a free copy because they're basically beta testing it for free. So it would be nice.
Yeah. And like I said, I haven't had any issues with it. I mean, apart from your normal updates, everything works smoothly. I mean, as long as the drivers are compatible really with 8.1, then, it's going to work well with, Windows 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be interesting, to say the least.
I can't wait to use it. Getting it as soon as it comes out.
Yeah. And they're also starting to spread Cortana to Windows 10 as well.
Yep.
I think is another thing that they said. So you could be able to use voice controls on your PC.
Yep.
That's going to be very horrible.
That's when it becomes the ultimate thing ever to use your PC.
Yeah, right?
And it works. Like, if it works, that'll be awesome. If it's not too buggy.
It's going to be for it being new.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're hoping to, reduce the amount of bugs and shit like that with having the implementation of the technical preview, so they can, work out some of those finite little details. I mean, because like you said, the Windows 10 technical preview people are the beta testers for the Ultimate 10 once it drops.
Yeah.
So that should be new and exciting and fun.
Now, I've also heard, it was a news article I read yesterday. I think that they're trying to take Windows and move it onto Android phones. Have you heard about that? Like, to existing Android phones? Apparently, they've got this shell you can load on top of Android that'll, turn it into Windows 10 technical preview. But That's what I've heard. I've not confirmed that. I have to go check into it some more, which I'm going to do right now, actually. But
I was gonna say I heard something like that on Second Life. Somebody was yammering on about it.
oh, cool.
Anything good about it? Bad about it?
More or less just what he just said.
Well, one thing I don't know for sure is if it's actually legal to do it yet. So I'm going to check into that.
No, I mean, as if I've seen shells for, well, graphic overlays, but it basically turns your Android phone into an iOS device, but without the iOS, operating system.
Right. This is
Yeah.
supposed to have the whole operating system, though. Like
Yeah,
Android will still be buried in there. It's just going to put it on top of it, basically.
yeah, but here that begs the question, which operating system is Windows going to use? Or is it going to go ahead and say, hey, Android's going to run all the applications and all of that. It's just that Windows is going to use part of it, or is Windows going to completely take over and Android's basically going to be used for calls, text, all your cell-based stuff?
The last is what I'm thinking, to be honest. But it should be interesting, though. I mean, I want to do it. Like, if I can get a copy of that ROM, I will try it.
Well, yeah,
But
I'd like to try it on an older device, just
uh,
because I don't want to, have it go on my Note Edge and then
right.
have shit go downhill and then I'm out of a phone.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to break it, but I'll probably put it on my Note 3 because I have a new phone pretty soon, so
Yeah.
it won't matter if I break it. Because I'm getting a Moto X.
Oh, really?
Yep. I don't need to spend a lot. It handles social media, YouTube, and HD just fine, and it's got, the Google Now commands built in. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for.
Right.
And it's pretty well equipped for what it is.
Yeah. I could see some people wanting to do that.
Okay, what did I break?
You broke the internet.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't win it this time?
No. I don't know of any time you've ever won the internet.
I kicked your ass in StarCraft 12 years ago.
That was 12 years ago.
Okay, fine. That's twice the amount of time that the last time I got to see you before I shipped out and then your ass joined.
Yeah, that is true. What, do you want a rematch?
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Bring it on. I'm challenging you. Pretty much. I'm challenging you right here, right now, live on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
You and me, StarCraft.
It's not downloaded on this fucking thing.
So download the damn thing. I will rape you.
You wait. I opened up one fucking program on here because I was trying to check something out and it shut me down.
That's fine.
No. You can wait. I'll kick your ass when I get up to Reno.
That'll work. That'll work. I'll load it on my other machine and we'll do a LAN game.
Why? Who's driving?
I don't know.
He'll make the wife drive, and me and him will sit in the back of the damn truck kicking each other's ass on the computer.
That's the way to do it.
Gotta love phones and their Wi-Fi capabilities, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who's getting GTA 5 for PC when it comes out?
Probably me. I am more than likely gonna do it.
Multiplayer wreckage.
I gotta get a new graphics card first.
No, you don't.
I know I don't have to.
Oh yeah.
But I want to.
Wants to.
I want to too.
But
I have to wait.
$350 for a 970 is not a bad price.
No, it's really not. And yeah, I was thinking about doing that or the Titan. I don't know. I would either go one or the other.
Ugh,
So
I want that Titan so bad.
I do
so
too.
bad.
But man, the price, bro.
The price
is real.
Oh my god. It's $1,000 for the Titan X.
Yep.
Graphic card?
Oh my god, yes.
It's the fastest single GPU card out right now. And
Nice.
I mean, it is like very fast for a single GPU. Now, the 295 X2s will still beat one, but those are 2 GPUs. And, you can't really compare the two, in my opinion.
No.
But for price for performance, the Titan wins in my book.
Oh,
when you're looking
by
at that
far.
level. Yeah.
By far.
Yep.
You see Jay got 3.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I knew that was coming. Once I saw the video was up, I was like, man, he's going to do it. I know he's going to.
Oh my god. 3-way SLI on the fastest single GPU on the market today.
He's going to blow his breaker, I'm telling you.
He something.
But I want to see it nonetheless.
I want to see the specs on this thing.
Yeah.
It's got 3,000 CUDA cores. It's the funny thing is, its base clock is at a gigahertz.
Yeah, it's only like 1,000 megahertz.
I think. 1,000 megahertz. Its boost clock is 1075.
Yeah. And it destroys every 980. Like, it destroys them.
Yeah, but it's got 12 gigs of RAM graphics memory.
Yeah.
12 gigs. Mine has 4.
That should handle all the polygons, right?
If it doesn't, I'm going to be depressed. Thoroughly depressed.
Well, from what I've seen so far, one of those will push 4K gaming pretty well.
It will.
Like playable on ultra. Like I would turn it down to like medium high if it was me, but
Shoot, I would just turn it down to high.
Yeah.
I would be if I was to see it on say 1080, I'd probably be jaw drop,
Yeah. Oh, even on 2560 by like 1440, that would be like that. You could crank it up to ultra and probably maintain 100 frames
easily.
Yeah,
easily on
I
one
think
card.
That would be awesome. Yep.
That's ridiculous.
It's batshit crazy, is what it is.
That it is. It's oh my god.
Yep. 2015 has been a good year so far for PC upgrades.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, well, and the later part of 2014, obviously he's going to put it in his X99 build.
Yep. That's going to be I just want to see the numbers.
I don't want to see the numbers because then I'm going to get jealous and be all depressed and be like, I can't afford that shit, man.
Yep. Oh, he probably, well, I don't know, he might be able to, but being sponsored helps a lot.
Oh so, yeah. I mean, when you have 100,000+ subscribers, your chances of getting a sponsorship are pretty good.
Or even just review samples to keep. Like that's if I could get review samples to keep, that would be awesome.
Even I wouldn't care if I had to send it back. I would just want to use it for a week and get my fill in and just go. Just
hate yourself though if you had to give something like that back.
I would. Don't get me wrong. I would hate myself for having to give it back, but I would also hate myself for not being able to try out the experience.
Yeah.
It's like the certain people that like e-cigarettes, the brand new one just came out on the market. It does all of this stuff, keeps an eye on this, does this, that, and the other, and you want to go and try it just to say you've done it.
Yeah.
And you know, the other thing too goes without saying. It's like I want to own a 50 caliber Deagle, Desert Eagle. I want to own it. Why? Just to say I own it. I don't care if I have to shoot the damn thing or not. I just want to own it just to say I own it.
Yeah.
Say that again, Mike.
Said break your fucking wrist shooting it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a pop gun.
Yeah, it's a pretty big pop gun. So, what type of rig are you trying to upgrade to there, Mike, with your tower that you want to build? Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy playing my games, but nothing I play is that elaborate like YouTube. I mean, the most graphic hungry game I would probably play is a Steam game called Neverwinter.
Yeah, I've got that.
But yeah, actually, I think we played, right?
Yeah, I haven't played in a while though.
Yeah, but outside of that, my game's just it's Second Life. So what? That's perfectly on this. But I want something to where I can have my my After Effects, my my Photoshop, all my Lightworks, my Lightroom, Premiere. I want to put 3 or 4 programs up and running at the same time, so I don't have to open one, do what I gotta do, save it, set it, send it to the other, close it, open that one, save it, set it, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I can just drag, drop.
Yeah.
Something that's going to be able to.
Oh.
Mike dropped out. Mike, your mic's gone.
Oh, for what he's talking about, man, I think I would even say to go X99.
Shoot, man. If he went X99, I think that might be a bit overkill for what he's trying to do. To be
even
honest
a low end
with you.
one?
Even a low end X99 build
Yeah.
would be too much. Well, would be overkill for what he wants to do. The rig that I've got would be more than sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be special. It doesn't need to be crazy.
Obviously, we're gonna throw you in, and I'd throw you in and give you a solid state drive for the OS. Why? Just because it makes boot time next to nothing. Give him do a couple of terabytes worth of storage, because I know you're gonna need it.
I'm already at 2 terabytes full.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying, give you 2 or 3, 2 terabyte, drives.
Yeah, right here. That's a full terabyte, and that little bastard's full.
Yeah. This is all going to be internal storage. You know that.
Yeah. And then I'll probably just grab more of those as I need them. They're cheap enough.
Yeah. I mean, if I gave you 6 terabytes worth of space, you use one for all your rendered video, and then the other 2 are just for whatever projects you've got going on, programs and things like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then, even a 3770K, is with 16 gigs of DDR3 is just fine. I mean, because I can have all my tabs open in Chrome. I can have what is it? Sony Vegas rendering, and Skype calling, and a few other things running at the same time, and the system that lagging down. But the only thing that lags down is the internet.
Yeah. Well, generally when I'm working like that, I'm not running net. I'm not like looking shit up or anything.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think a rig like that would be fine.
Yeah.
That should do just fine. And with the same video card, or
with shoot,
better
man,
one?
you would benefit well just from a 680 4 gig for the win.
Yeah.
I mean, if
it's overclocked. I mean, it is very fast.
With all that shit, Z.
Say that again?
I said, now here's the killer question with all that shit. Price. I don't mind outsourcing it to you. But what's price?
Well, how much are you looking to spend? That's the big question. At most.
At most?
Yeah, at
Fuck,
most.
I was willing to buy the new 51. The Alienware? The new tower thing?
And how much was that? 2?
No, I think it was like 25.
Oh man, for 25 you could build a killer rig.
Shoot, man.
Holy crap, yeah.
I'll have to talk to you off air about this.
Yeah, you could build something very powerful for that amount of money.
And the other thing is I want to talk to both of you about this and see if this is something we can work out. But other than that, it's doable for that max price range. Something extremely powerful and probably better than an Alienware is the way to go.
Yeah. Well, most home builds or that kind of a setup, a custom job is usually better than the shit you're going to buy stock out of the box.
Yeah. 90% of the time, unless of course you went and got the MSI machine that's got the built-in mobile 970.
And you're speaking French again.
MSI is a gaming laptop company.
Okay.
And it's got the new Maxwell graphics cards, the GTX 900 series in it.
Okay.
And it performs very close to a desktop in performance.
Yes.
Like it's comparable for being mobile.
Okay.
And on a full 1080 laptop display, you can run it on Ultra and get a maybe 10 to 15 frame per second drop compared to a desktop running similar hardware.
Okay. Another question. 4K capability with a 5 to 6K input. I've got 4K TV, but this can't run 4K imagery, and I've been looking to rent a Red Scarlet, which means I can't process any of the images.
The Titan is capable of that.
Titan is, the 900 series can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's a tough one. I'd have to look into some of that. But if your budget's like $2,500, chances are you could incorporate something like that in there pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
Not have to sacrifice on anything else.
Yeah, and refresh my memory on what Red Scarlet is.
Red camera. Red brand, RED.
Yeah. I had a feeling that's what it was, but I just wanted to double check.
Okay. The Hobbit was filmed with a Red Epic, which shoots in 6K, but that's just so much fucking image. They compress it down to a 4K imagery, and that's how they can adjust where their focus point is. They've got another 2K essentially outside of that 4K box, so they can adjust where the hell they want you to see.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah,
which is kind of like people that shoot in 1080 and then render in 720, because they can choose where things go.
Really good because they can put it where they want it.
So basically, we're going to need to build a 4K capable machine.
Easily.
It's going to have to take higher, but output 4.
Right.
Yeah, to be honest, as long as it can input, your output can do whatever. As long as the program that you're using to edit can support 4K, then yes, you can produce the 4K image. Now, the only issue is, sucking in all of that data from the camera. You have to have the right kind of card or whatever in order to do that.
Well, they got drop readers. The cards are fucking almost the size of this. They're almost that big.
Wow.
That's the camera, and it just plugs right in. They're about, I think their moderate sized ones are 120 gigs,
Sounds
which
like
is about
solid state.
fucking filming.
Well, yeah, it's got to be solid state because if you
Yeah.
bump into the camera and you're on the magnetic readers, then you're SOL because that data is going to shift and then the file's going to be corrupted and then you got to go back and reshoot the whole damn thing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, their moderate cards are about 120 gigs. I think they've got a 500 gig card. I think they've got a 80 gig card, something like that.
Yeah.
Like some, but you can get like a stack of those, and then you get the camera, and then you just change out your card. You just write down what the hell it is, on a little piece of tape.
Yeah.
Such and such shot, download. Such and such shot, download.
Well, yeah, as long like I said, as long as you have a way to import it into the computer, and your computer has or your software has the ability to handle 4K, then
like that.
That's it.
Something like that. It's just a big version of it. It's just a reader. Because I mean, hell, there ain't no plug that big on the side of a computer.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's not USB. It's definitely something else. But
yeah, it'd probably have to be a SATA connection.
Yeah.
Hard lined into the motherboard itself. And all of that stuff's doable.
Drop all that footage on there.
What's that?
Be the only way you could drop all that footage on there. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you get the, what is it, SATA 8, whatever it is, whatever that one is now, the newest one.
Yeah, they've got a new one out. I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah, they do have one faster than 6 gigabits.
Yeah. And that's what, read speed or write speed?
I want to say both, actually. I think the throughput's for both.
Yeah, and that'd be something that you definitely need a tower for.
Yep.
I love my laptop. I love the idea of being able to take the laptop anywhere and doing on-the-spot work, but I want a tower. I want a steady workplace, giant Corona bottle stays, but this is going to be, a production office.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too is once you get the footage onto your desktop, it wouldn't be too much or too terribly difficult to drop those files onto an external hard drive and then take them with you and then just go from there.
Just that kind of that size image takes up a lot of space.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you look at like a 5-minute video in 1080 from Google might be 500 megabytes. So increase that 5 times.
Easily.
So.
Oh yeah.
More.
Oh, it's about that time to go ahead and wrap up here. So whoever decides to go first with their shameless self-promotion, go for it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, you're promoting yourself, your channel, what you do, what you've got in the works kind of thing.
All right. Come say hi to me on YouTube, Skype, Twitter, Twitter. I don't hardly use it, but if you say hi, I'll say hi most likely. You said, what the hell am I working on? I'm working on a kid's show, oddly enough. God help me. God, it's so horrible. Yeah, have fun. Next.
All right, I'm Chris, dude. I'm pretty sure y'all all know me by now, all 3 of you in here right now. But you find me mostly these days on Twitch, twitch.tv/ChrisDude on TechTube, and expect to see a lot of Destiny for the next week or 2. That's all I'm saying.
And as you know, I am the one and only Zeo Fox. Obviously, if you're on my channel watching this, you know who I am and what I do. I do have some things coming down the pike. I've got a couple of new 3D printing videos coming out, especially now that I got the E3D V6 hot end for that. Brand new upgrade. It should do nicely in giving me some better quality prints. And I've also got a build log coming up of just basically transferring over some components from one computer to another and turning it into a multimedia PC. So look forward to those coming down the line here in the next coming weeks. And until next time, we'll see all of you on the other side of the interwebs. Bye now.
Later.